In the Australian criminal justice system, the people are represented by legal professionals who uphold their rights and seek to eliminate injustice to the innocent. This is not their story.
No need to be nervous. This is only an informal meeting.
Don't want much.
No, you say that now. But it's not for you to want. It's for me to get you all the compensation I can for all you're entitled to after all you've been through. Oh, no.
Well, he looks like a nice young man.
Oh, don't be fooled. That woman would do anything to make a client look good. I mean, just look at the fit of that suit. No, she left any ethics she might have been born with back in her mother's womb. Oh, it's all or nothing with her. But not to worry. Just let me do the talking. I can handle her.
Oh, God, it's him. I wouldn't trust him as far as I... Look, he's going to try to manipulate this meeting, so we have to go to court. But don't worry. Just let me do all the talking.
Why?
Because you might say the wrong thing. Remember, we can't even hint that it might have been your fault.
She looks crook.
The neck brace is for show, and the crutches are for sympathy.
Thought we were here to negotiate a settlement.
So in theory. In practice, we ask for compensation to cover your medical expenses, past, present, future, plus any plain anguish, suffering, and any perceived loss of quality of life.
Doesn't hurt that much anymore. I'm getting better.
Don't let them hear you say that. Look, whatever we ask for, she'll say is far too much, and then we'll be forced to take him to court. But not to worry, that might actually get you more.
Stand up straight. And take your hands out of your pockets.
You sound like my old.
Good morning all and welcome. As you are aware, this is a mediatory conference between the aggrieved parties to hit both sides in a convivial atmosphere of cordiality with the aim of reaching agreement to hopefully settle the matter without having to go to court. Any questions? Good. Then the injured party may speak first.
Thank you.
I'll take it from here. Ma'am, my client has instructed me to speak on her behalf. As you can see, she has been very badly injured, and all she wants is just recompense for the pain and suffering she has endured.
Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. Have you even glanced at the doctor's reports?
Yes. And how much did you have to pay for them? Please refrain from interjecting.
What are you insinuating?
Have you heard of the term perjury?
And may I remind you about the laws for defamation?
Excuse me. Thank you. Please stick to the facts and not go off on legal tangents which have no business in this.
Certainly, ma'am, but she...
Ma'am, he is making a pathetic attempt to justify a folio of lies.
Oh, a folio of lies, my good woman.
Don't you good woman me?
Oh, sorry. Obviously, your blonde brain is incapable of detecting sarcasm.
How dare you!
Notice, ma'am, how she has dressed her client in a suit that does not fit him. I mean, you're probably looking at the only suit that hooligan has ever owned. She most likely purchased at the local Vinnie's in order to gain some sympathy.
Sympathy? Now, please. You talk about sympathy. What about the neck brace and the crutches she's wearing for show? I could justify wearing a neck brace because you are a legal pain in my neck.
Oh, yes, and then I suppose you'd rabbit on about needing crutches to support your feeble legal arguments in order to justify representing a yobbo like him.
Yobbo? He's on the cusp of being an adult.
God help us if we have adult thugs
Oh,
like him.
whatever do you mean? He's completely innocent of anything he's accused of.
My client wants compensation for what he's done to her.
She'll get nothing because he's done nothing.
Well, we're obviously wasting time in this conference. We'll go to court, ask for $5 million.
Oh, you're welcome to try. Those injuries aren't worth 100.
You want my client to accept a pittance for all she's suffered and is still to endure.
And you want mine to go into debt for the rest of his life.
Well, might set an example for his brother lads. I mean, people like him that do things like that. To people like her need to learn to fit into society. If you don't agree with our demands, we'll screw him for all he's worth.
But you ruined his life for your professional ego.
He was drunk.
He was not.
We have him over a legal barrel.
The blood sample was tainted. The witnesses were too far away. She's old and can't see well in the dark.
Well, then I'll see you in court.
That's fine by me. I want you to shut up. You didn't have to shout. Yes, I did. Well, an apology would be nice.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mom.
Mom.
Sorry isn't so hard to say, is it?
No.
No, Mom.
Mom.
Right. Apology accepted. Now we're going to take a short break to give you time to cool down, and when we return, we'll continue with calm discussion and civilised behaviour. Understand? Yes, Mum. Understand?
Yes, sir, Ma'am.
Good. And this conference is now suspended until my return.
Now, you said you were going to get me off.
I said I'd do what I could.
What's going on?
Oh, God knows what she's up to.
It's not looking good.
It would be better if it wasn't for him.
Ah, you wait here. I'm going to have a word with her.
He wants a word. You stay here. It's going well.
Yes, James, we make a good team.
At work and at play.
Ooh, I can see the court fees accumulating. Swelling nicely.
Cindy, dear, have you considered my question? What question would that be?
Says she, acting all innocent. The one I asked you last night.
Oh, that question.
Yes, James, I have. And?
Oh, and?
And yes. Yes, James, I would love to spend a wickedly naughty weekend with you. Better not.
They might suspect we're collaborating.
Colluding.
Plotting.
Scheming.
Conspiring.
Planning intrigues.
Being deviously calculating.
In cahoots with each other.
But James, darling, we are.
I knew that.
Better not.
No, it wouldn't look good.
James, darling.
You know, I'd let you take me right here, right now, but it would look even worse. I find it very difficult to maintain my self-control when I'm around you.
Come over tonight and I'll cook you dinner. And afterwards we can celebrate your loss of self-control.
Did you say consummate my loss of self-control?
No, but we could do that too. I love when you're naughty. She's back.
Round 2 begins.
Bring it on. Are we prepared to continue with civility and decorum? Yes, Ma'am. And we won't have any more displays of disgustingly childish behaviour, will we? No, Ma'am. Will we?
No.
Good. Then this conference is now recommencing.
Excuse me?
Sit down.
No, I want to say something.
Shut up. You don't want to say anything. He doesn't want to say anything right now.
Yes, I do.
Let me do the talking.
But there's something I want to say.
Not now. Let him continue. Go ahead, young man.
Look, lady, I just wanted to
Listen,
say...
you came to me for advice and I'm giving it to you. Don't say another word or
Oh, shut the fuck up! Sorry, Your Honour.
Go ahead.
Look, lady, it wasn't supposed to happen. I'd had a bad day and everything went wrong. I just lost my job, see, and I went and I got myself pissed and you happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and I took it out on you. And I'm responsible. I wish it had never happened, but it did. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. And it won't happen again. Promise.
Now it's my turn.
Sit down. You don't want to, but she doesn't want to.
Yes, I do.
I said let me do the talking.
Speak. Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you.
What? That's it? Thank you?
Yes, that's it. All I wanted was to hear his admission and regret. He's apologised. I've accepted his apology. You just make sure you keep your promise, okay? Oh, one more thing. I won't be needing you anymore.